Hey guys, it's Cameron, and welcome back to another Christmas video. So yeah, welcome back to another Christmas video, and welcome back to Cameron Miss, and welcome back to Cameron and Scary, and Merry Christmas Eve. So yeah, Merry Christmas Eve. You guys are watching this video on December the 24th. So yeah, you guys are watching this video on the 24th of December. Yeah, this is for December the 24th. Oh yeah, you guys are most definitely watching this video on December 24th. But anyway, Merry Christmas Eve. I hope you guys are having a wonderful night, whatever it is you guys are doing. And I hope you all are doing well tonight, whatever it is you guys are doing. For tonight's video, I'm going to be telling you guys 4 scary true Christmas Eve horror stories. Yeah, I'm going to be telling you guys 4 scary true Christmas Eve horror stories for tonight's video because there's nothing else for me to talk about. And I still could not do research for my next video. Yeah, I could not do no research for my next video because I could not find any perfect scary Christmas tales. Yeah, I could not find any perfect Christmas tales for my next video. Yeah, I had a pretty damn hard time finding a perfect scary Christmas tale for my next video, but anyway, I'm just going to be telling you guys 4 scary true Christmas Eve horror stories for tonight's video. Since tonight is Christmas Eve, and before I start this video, I am wearing my Christmas shirt that I got for my birthday. Yeah, I'm wearing one of my Christmas shirts that I got for my birthday, which is the green one. Yeah, I'm wearing the green Christmas shirt that I got for my birthday this year. So, how you guys like this Christmas shirt? It says, "This is my Christmas pajama shirt." So, that's what it says on my Christmas shirt. This is my Christmas pajama shirt. So yeah, how do you guys like this Christmas shirt that says, "This is my Christmas pajama shirt"? I think it looks pretty cool. Yeah, pretty damn cool. Yeah, it looks pretty nice on me. Yep, looks pretty nice on me. But anyway, let me just shut up and just start my video. Yeah, I'm just gonna shut up and just start this video. So let me just shut up and stop talking and start the video. Okay, number 1. A 15-year-old girl was sitting at home on Christmas Eve. She was decorating the Christmas tree because her parents went out to go get some groceries. Yeah, they went to go get some groceries and they told their daughter, "Don't open the door for anybody." Yeah, they told their 15-year-old daughter, "Do not open the door for anybody." So, yeah, her parents told her, "Don't open the door for anybody." The 15-year-old girl was sitting at home decorating the Christmas tree because her parents bought more Christmas ornaments for the tree. And they needed their daughter to decorate the tree while they go get some groceries. Yeah, her parents were out getting the groceries. Yeah, her parents were out getting the groceries. While the 15-year-old girl is decorating the Christmas tree, she decided to just sit on a couch and watch a Christmas movie while she was done decorating the Christmas tree. So yeah, she was done decorating the Christmas tree. So she decided to just sit down on a couch and just look at a Christmas movie while her parents were getting groceries. All of a sudden, while she's watching a Christmas movie, she heard a knock on the door. So she did not answer it. So she did not answer the door. So yeah, she did remember what her parents said. Don't open the door for anybody. So she looked through the peephole, and it looked like somebody was Santa. She thought it was Santa Claus at the door, but Santa only comes while we're asleep, and eats our cookies and drinks our milk. So yeah, she saw somebody dressed up as Santa at the door, and it was a man. A man was dressed up as Santa, and he kept knocking on the door, but she did not answer it. So yeah, the man in the Santa Claus suit said, "It's Santa, I got some presents for you. Open the door for me." But she did not open the door. And she was getting kind of freaked out because this wasn't the real Santa. And the knocking was getting louder. So yeah, it was getting louder. And the man dressed up as Santa said, "Please let me in. I got presents for you. Please let me in. I got you some presents for you." And she yelled at the man to go in a threatening voice to go away before she called the police, which it made him so angry. Yeah, it made him angrier than before, so she called the police on him because he wouldn't stop knocking on her door. And he was trying to break in the house, but at least she did not answer the door for him. So she called the police on the phone. She was waiting for the police to come. Suddenly, there are police sirens outside, and they found a man dressed up in a Santa Claus suit. So yeah, there was a man dressed up in a Santa Claus suit. The police were searching for for weapons to see if he had any. Yeah, the police were searching to see if he had weapons. They took him away. So yeah, they took him to jail because he was trying to break into the house. Trying to break into the 15-year-old girl's house while her parents were out getting groceries. So yeah, he was arrested for trying to break in the house. Yeah, he was trying to break into the 15-year-old girl's house because she wouldn't open the door for him. So yeah, good thing she did not open the door for him, and yeah, at least she sure remembered what her parents said. And her parents came back from the grocery store and they saw that she was freaking out. Her parents asked her what was wrong. She told her parents that there was a strange man dressed up as Santa Claus trying to break into the house, so she called the police and they took him away. But she told her parents she didn't open the door for him, and her parents were so proud of her that she did the right thing not to answer the door for him. Yeah, she did the right thing at not answering the door for him, which is a good thing. Yeah, at least she did not answer the door for the man dressed up as Santa, because he was not Santa Claus. Yeah, he was not Santa Claus. Santa only comes while you're asleep. And eat your cookies and drinks your milk while you're sleeping. And he leaves presents under your tree while you're asleep. Yeah, he leaves presents while you're asleep. But yeah, her parents were so proud of her for not opening the door for him. And they're proud of her for calling the police on him for trying to break into their house. But anyway, her and her parents sat on the couch watching a Christmas movie whenever they got back home from getting the groceries. So yeah, her and her parents sat on a couch together to watch a Christmas movie. Yeah, they sat on a couch to watch a Christmas movie together. Okay. Number 2. There was a young couple who were sitting at home on Christmas Eve. They were decorating the Christmas tree while it was Christmas Eve. The boyfriend and his girlfriend were decorating their Christmas tree that night on Christmas Eve because they bought more Christmas ornaments from Target. So yeah, they bought more Christmas ornaments from Target and they put them on the Christmas tree. And they were decorating the Christmas tree that night on Christmas Eve. Yeah, they were decorating the Christmas tree that night on Christmas Eve. While they were decorating the Christmas tree, suddenly they heard a weird noise coming from outside. It sounded like some like jingle bells. So yeah, it sounded like jingle bells from outside. They thought maybe it's Santa Claus, but it was not Santa Claus. He only comes while you're asleep. So they just try to ignore it. They thought maybe somebody was just making bell noises. So they just got back to decorating the Christmas tree. But again, they heard the jingle bell sound again. And they heard someone singing jingle bells outside. So yeah, they heard someone singing jingle bells outside. So the boyfriend looked out the window. Nothing wasn't there. Yeah, there was nobody there. Again, they heard the jingle bells noise again. And somebody singing jingle bells outside. This time, the girlfriend looked out the window. Nothing was not there. While they were still decorating the Christmas tree, they suddenly heard another weird sound. It sounded like somebody was laughing outside. So yeah, they heard somebody laughing outside. But they were done decorating the Christmas tree. So yeah, they were finished decorating the Christmas tree. The boyfriend looked out the window. Suddenly, he saw a strange man standing outside by their house. So yeah, he saw a strange man standing outside by their house singing jingle bells. And he was wearing a big coat. And he was wearing a hat on his head. This man was kind of weird. The boyfriend called the police because there was a strange man standing by their house. I mean, standing outside their house. So he called the police because there was a man outside, standing outside by their house, singing jingle bells right in front of their house. The girlfriend was absolutely freaked out by this strange man. So yeah, she was freaked out by this strange man. Suddenly, they heard police sirens outside. So yeah, they heard police sirens outside. And they took the man away and he was arrested. One police officer knocked on their door and the boyfriend answered it. So yeah, it was a police officer, and they explained what happened. So yeah, they explained what happened and what they heard. And the police said that they captured him. So yeah, the police officer told them that they captured him. So yeah, he was captured by police. Because he was staying outside their house. He was watching them. Yeah, he was watching them while he was singing jingle bells outside while ringing some jingle bells. So yeah, this strange man got arrested. Yeah, he was arrested for stalking this couple. Yeah, he was arrested for stalking this young couple. Hold on, let me check see what time it is. Hold on. Okay. It's officially 9:26 as I'm filming. Yeah, it's only 9:26 as I'm filming. So let me get back to the video. So the man was arrested for standing outside this young couple's house while singing jingle bells and making jingle bell noises. They took the strange man to jail and he was never seen again. Yeah, the police took the strange man to jail and he was never seen or heard from again. The young couple sat on a couch to watch a Christmas movie since the man was arrested and taken to jail by the police. Good thing he was taken to jail and arrested by the police. And the girlfriend and her boyfriend decided to just look at a Christmas movie on TV that night on Christmas Eve. So yeah, the boyfriend and his girlfriend decided to just watch a Christmas movie on TV that night on Christmas Eve. Since they were done decorating the Christmas tree, and they decided to just celebrate Christmas Eve together that night while they were watching a Christmas movie on TV. Yeah, the young couple decided to just celebrate their anniversary together while sitting on a couch and watching a Christmas movie on TV that night on Christmas Eve. Okay, number 3. There was two young girls who were at home on Christmas Eve that night. So yeah, two young girls were sitting at home on Christmas Eve. One of them was 14 years old. The other one was 15 years old. So yeah, these two girls were best friends. Yeah, they were best friends. Yeah, these two girls were best friends. They were sitting at home on Christmas Eve watching a Christmas movie while drinking hot cocoa. Yeah, they were drinking hot cocoa while watching a Christmas movie on TV that night on Christmas Eve. Yeah, these young girls were best friends. Yeah, they were best friends. While they're watching a Christmas movie on TV, suddenly they heard something coming from outside. So they tried to just ignore it. Yeah, they just tried to ignore it. So they tried to just ignore what they were hearing outside and just get back to the movie. Again, they kept on hearing the noise again. One of the girls looked out the window. Nothing wasn't there. Nobody was not outside. So they just got back to watching their Christmas movie. But again, they kept on hearing the sound coming from outside. So yeah, it sounded like somebody was laughing outside. They heard a creepy laughter coming from outside. So yeah, they heard a creepy laughter coming from outside while they're watching their Christmas movie and drinking hot cocoa, which do sound really good. Hot chocolate sounds so good as I'm talking about it in this third story. Yeah, hot chocolate does sound really good while I'm telling this story. But anyway, the two girls kept on hearing the creepy laughter coming from outside. Yeah, they couldn't stop hearing it. The other girl looked out the window. Nothing was not there. There was absolutely nothing outside. Yeah, nothing was not out there whenever they kept on hearing the creepy laughing sound. So they just got back to their Christmas movie, but it was making them feel uncomfortable. The laughing sound outside was making him feel so uncomfortable. Yeah, it was making him feel so uncomfortable. So yeah, it was making him feel uncomfortable. Yeah, they tried to just ignore it, but it wasn't working. Yeah, the noise outside that they kept on hearing, it was making them feel so uncomfortable. Suddenly, it seemed to stop. So yeah, it seemed to stop, and they got back to watching their Christmas movie. Yeah, the creepy laughing sound had seemed to stop, and they got back to watching their Christmas movie since the laughing sound had seemed to stop. Yeah, the laughing sound had seemed to stop, and they got back to watching their Christmas movie that night. Yeah, the two young girls got back to watching their Christmas movie and drinking their hot cocoa that night on Christmas Eve, since the creepy laughing sound had seemed to stop. But they had no idea who was making that laughing sound, but they were absolutely creeped out by what they kept hearing outside. Yeah, they were very creeped out by what they kept on hearing outside. But anyway, they got back to watching their Christmas movie that night on Christmas Eve while drinking their hot chocolate, which does sound so good. Yeah, it sounds really good as I'm talking about it. But anyway, the two young girls got back to watching their Christmas movie that night on Christmas Eve while drinking their hot cocoa. Okay, story number 4. This is the last one. A married couple were sitting at home on Christmas Eve they were having an early Christmas dinner. They were sitting in the living room having an early Christmas dinner that night on Christmas Eve because the husband cooked him and his wife a nice early Christmas dinner for Christmas Eve to celebrate their anniversary. So yeah, the husband cooked a nice Christmas meal, an early Christmas meal for him and his wife that night on Christmas Eve. They were sitting on a couch that night watching a Christmas movie while eating their early Christmas dinner. The wife was finally done eating her Christmas dinner. She went outside to sit on the patio. So yeah, she decided to go outside and sit on the patio while her husband was in the house. So she was sitting on the patio. She was looking at the Christmas lights from across the street from the house. Because the house across the street from her had Christmas lights on it. So she was just sitting on the patio just looking at the Christmas lights. As she's looking at the Christmas lights, suddenly she heard giggling outside. She heard somebody giggling outside. She thought her husband was messing with her, but he was in the house the whole time. She was getting creeped out by the giggling sounds. She had no idea who the hell was giggling outside. Yeah, she had no idea who the hell was giggling outside. But she was creeped out by the giggling sounds coming from outside. She had no idea who was giggling outside, but she was creeped out, so she went back inside the house and locked the door behind her because she was creeped out by the giggling that she heard outside. Her husband asked her what was wrong. She told her husband she heard giggling sounds coming from outside. So she stayed inside the house because of the giggling sound that she heard come from outside, and she just stayed inside the house because she was freaked out by the giggling sounds that she heard coming from outside. Yeah, she was so freaked out by the giggling sounds that she heard coming from outside. So she decided to just look at the Christmas movie with her husband that night on Christmas Eve. And they celebrated their anniversary together that night on Christmas Eve. While they were while they were watching a Christmas movie together. So yeah, the husband and wife celebrated their anniversary together that night on Christmas Eve while watching a Christmas movie. So yeah, the husband and wife the husband and wife were celebrating their anniversary together that night on Christmas Eve while they were watching their Christmas movie together. So yeah, the married couple were celebrating their anniversary together that night on Christmas Eve while watching their Christmas movie. Okay, I'm gonna put it into it there, so I hope you guys enjoyed these 4 scary Christmas Eve stories. If you guys enjoyed this video, then give me a big old thumbs up if you guys did enjoy it. And subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't already, so you guys don't miss a new video I post every single week. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and Merry Christmas Eve again. So yeah, Merry Christmas Eve again, and I can't believe tomorrow is actually Christmas. Yep, I can't believe tomorrow is actually Christmas. Yep, I can't believe tomorrow is actually Christmas. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video, which is on Christmas. And bye guys. Merry Christmas Eve, and don't forget to stay creepy.